Have you come to offer aid? Or do you stand among the wounded? If so, do not let fear grip your heart. Your time will come. Trust the will of the word, and you shall shine.
Who are you?
I am but an empty vessel, yearning to be filled with the sacred joy of the word. Now I am perfectly blank and naked.
Okay.
Alone, I lie in this cold place, silently watching, patiently waiting. But soon, all shall be perfectly splendid.
You said you're perfectly blank and naked? What does that mean?
I have been marked, a gift given to me so that I may pass it on. Tell me, do you wish to become a hollow shell, an obedient corpse, able to hear the voice of the one who guides us to the final act?
What's the final act?
It is your intimate moment beside the prophet. You will hear the beating of her heart, feel her healing grace, and then you will find peace in the word. At last we shall rest, sister. We will finally rejoice.
A hollow shell? What does that mean?
It is a path, one you will walk, guided by the one who bestowed upon me the grace of hollowness. I have received my task, to wait and pass the gift along.
Yes, I want a mark.
It will take but a moment. You will feel no pain. Now, go to the place where I first set foot on this path. There, you will find the one who shall become your shepherd. Soon, you will be reborn.
Okay. I must find the one and receive further instructions. Alright. I'm sure... Oh. Oh, I was already there. Oh. I have to fight my way through all the enemies again. Oh. He's right over here. This is an area I was never at before. Oh, that's probably why. I can't believe I never noticed this before. Alright. Touch. Although I think maybe I didn't notice it before because I just simply wasn't looking for it. Alright. Got some stuff. Less stuff. You know, I feel it really... I mean, I feel really dumb. I really should have just taken that fast travel point before I decided to go exploring, because otherwise it just feels like that would have saved me some time. A lot of it, too. But on the bright side, there's a bunch of mining nodes around here, so I'm not going to complain much. But still would have been helpful and nice if I, you know. Oh, there was a cave here the whole time as well. How did I not notice this? Hey, bud. What you doing?
You were awaited. In the past, in the present, and in the future. All stages have converged into one. And here you stand. Welcome, Hollow Shell. It is time to begin the next act of your journey.
Who are you?
I am the one, the vessel, the bearer of grace, the giver. I have worn many names, but names matter little. Except for the prophets. Kai, 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 listener of the bleeding heart of the plague, the sanctified pilgrim.
What happened here?
Simple minds with lofty titles, and simpler folk with no standing opened these walls to something they did not understand. Then came the outbreak of terror. The plague claimed this place. Red Death.
What was that?
A holy relic. A fragment of the sanctified body of the prophet.
Who is Ignatius and what did you do? Why did you choose to pass the gift to him?
Ignatius,
Oh, Ignatius.
is but a corpse now, walking his own path toward grace. But his journey nears an end.
Oh, good.
He survived because he was the only one prepared to become a hollow shell. I chose him to carry the gift forward, to pass it on to someone he deemed worthy. It seems that someone was you.
What do you want from me?
A humble soul is awaited by the bleeding heart of the plague. Someone who evaded its grasp. Someone who defied the destiny laid before them. Her name is Una, an old widow in Kuna. But she is not alone. There is another, one whose choice led you here.
Ignatius, the man from the hospital?
Yes, him. His role as the hollow shell must end. His purpose is fulfilled. He is no longer needed. In you, I have found a servant whose perfect obedience will enact the will of Prophet Kai and the Heart.
What fate awaits Una?
She will die in her sleep, and she will find peace in death. For those who defy their destiny cannot depart with joy.
Why do I have to do this?
The gift you carry is only the beginning. Much within you must be purged before you achieve perfect obedience, before you are ready for the final act. Now, receive the mark of the plague. Pass it on to those I have chosen. When their fates are sealed, return here for the next step to be revealed.
I will do it.
I know. Return when it is done.
Cool. I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, take that. We have nothing. Take that. And, ooh. Okay, so we got jars, some garbage, and more jars. Some garbage. Ooh. Coins, digestion tincture, summon master assassin. Cool. Alright, okay, let's see here. So I gotta go to this person and this person. So let's go do that. I must deliver the mark of the plague to Ignatius.
Do you hear it? The silence, from which the word shall emerge.
What exactly happened to you?
A handful of Camelot soldiers, myself among them, were chosen for a special mission under the command of the Red Church. The priests sought an artifact said to be hidden within the toll house at the border. Yet, what we found was far more precious. Blessing and peace. None returned but me. It was then that I received the gift.
The word is a lie. The Red Priests are criminals. They tortured me.
I've heard the tales of the Red Priests' brutality, and I have witnessed it myself. Their methods are harsh, yes, but tell me, what better way is there to cleanse the flesh, to hollow the body, and make room for the word's glory? We are not perfect as we are. We must be bent into the proper shape.
The One has instructed me to pass this on to you.
This mark? No. But I don't understand. I was told to wait. An empty shell. Just as it was said. Why are you doing this to me? Why, when I gave you such a wondrous gift?
This was the path destined for you.
It's hard to hold faith in destiny when staring at the mark of the plague. But I must remain strong. I must remain the hollow shell, perfectly obedient. I am a corpse, anyway. Go now. Let me think.
Okay, let's go to Una. Oh, so it's this lady. Well, I'm glad I did her quest line. Una, I've been sent to deliver this to you.
The plague's mark. So, it has come for me at last. I always knew it would. I prayed for my family, but never for myself. Perhaps this is why.
You don't seem afraid. Or is there anything you wish me to do?
No, my prayers are said. My heart is prepared. Thank you for bringing me this warning. It's more than most receive. Go now. Death will come when it's ready. There's no need for you to linger and watch.
Oh, I kind of want to. Just to see what happens. Okay, well, let's go return to the One. Let's see, fuel, fast travel, toll house. So then where is he? Not that way, dummy. There he is. Hey, man.
You are back.
It is done.
Ignatius. Una. These souls have taken their first steps onto the path that leads to the embrace of the bleeding heart of the plague. Soon they will begin their final act.
Okay, one last mark of the plague remains.
Give it to me. Seal my fate as well.
What happens next?
You shall begin your final march toward your destiny. You will witness what was ordained for you long ago, from the moment you first arrived at the island asylum.
How do you know I was at the island asylum?
I can feel it. You were sick. You carried the plague. It was your destiny. Fate, however, steered your path in another direction. For a time. Yet here you are, the lost child, making its way home.
What will happen to you?
Like Una, I shall find silence. I shall finally catch my breath. I cannot wait for that moment.
Here's the symbol.
And so, my final act unfolds. Let us close our eyes together.
Whoa. I've arrived in a strangely familiar place. A pail? I don't want to take a pail. What did it say? And a strangely, I must press forward. Okay. There's a dead guy here. Some kind of... Ew. Is there anything out here? No, but there's a bunch of corpses hanging around everywhere. And, yeah. So, let's just go through here then. There we go. So then, let's just keep going, I guess? I mean, I was kind of hoping if I go back to the island asylum, it wasn't going to be this, but at the same time, I don't know. I was kind of hoping I could get the tag that I missed around here. Okay, got some stuff. Some more stuff. Hey, things I couldn't take before. I'll take all that, and I'll take these. Take that. An easy lock. Oh no. Some stuff. Gross, gross. Huh. Alright. There's nothing in that. Okay. We got a brain and a heart. Sounds delicious. There's another basket. Some sage. Some nothing. Okay. Some dead guys. A big glass bottle. Nothing else. Oh, good. Oh, this is the area that you get that we basically threw the dead bodies down. Okay. Asylum. Ooh. Hey, are you gonna attack me? Yeah, that's a yes. That's a cool weapon. I want that. Look how big it is. Give me that. Hey, no healing. No healing. Give me that weapon. I want the weapon. I want the weapon. Give me. Crimson Crusher. Plague Wraith Cape. Armor. Oh, that's so... Ooh. Is it really as big as it was before? I want to see it. Oh. It doesn't look as big as it was. Oh. So wait, is my weapon bigger? It's just as big. Well, kind of, anyway. I wanted the weapon. Can I do anything else around here? What is this? Just some weird random bits sticking out. Okay. Well, I mean, what did you expect when you see a really cool weapon and, like, you see them wielding a really cool weapon and you're like, I want that. In a game where you get the weapon because they were wielding it and because you killed them, that you should be allowed to have it. I wanted it, I have it, and now it's mine. Okay.
I'm sorry, Wanderer, but you cannot rest here. Not yet. I sense my brother's soul within you. The pull of his destiny is stronger than any of our desires.
You're Arthur's sister?
I am. Well, his half-sister. A very important distinction at court. To Arthur, though, I was always just sister. The one he liked, not only loved. I stood by his side, listened to him, and spoke my mind when he needed it. And when the visions came, I was the only one who understood they weren't just madness. My poor brother. I couldn't bear to see him suffer. There was little I wouldn't do if it meant I could help him.
What visions are you talking about?
They came with the plague. The land was ravaged by sickness. And Arthur's mind was plagued by waking nightmares. He heard a voice, clear as any other, calling to him, relentlessly, day and night, begging him to return to Avalon. Oh, but how does one return to a place they have never seen before? He'd come to me in the dead of night, afraid he was going mad. But I knew better. I heard it too, though faintly. To me, they were merely echoes of a distant despair.
And did you manage to help your brother?
In a way, I think I did, but even now I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I followed the visions, though most of the court thought I'd lost my mind, or that I'd secretly caught the Red Death and it had taken over my senses. Sir Estor was one of the very few who believed me, and the only one brave enough to join me on my pilgrimage to a plague-ridden land. The visions showed me a place of beginnings, bathed in creeping scarlet. So, that's where we went.
What did you find?
The bleeding heart of the plague. With every step, the voice grew louder. And when I finally saw it, it felt as though it was beating inside my own chest. Each heartbeat was like a knife twisting. A festering wound that could never heal. That's when I understood. The homelands are lost, and Avalon is truly our only salvation.
Can you tell me more about the bleeding heart of the plague?
There was something almost human about it, and yet it was so terribly alien. It was like staring at your own reflection in a distorted mirror. Everything seemed familiar, yet profoundly wrong. I've had centuries to reflect on it, and I think I've almost uncovered the truth. A truth that's both simple and devastating. The heart is a grief made manifest. The sorrow of a mother who lost her child.
So the heart, the grief, and the plague are interlinked with each other?
Undoubtedly, yes. These are three aspects that could not exist without one another. There was a heart, struck by immense grief. That grief gave birth to a force as untamable, as relentless as the plague. I believe that there's no cure for such matters, except time. And time is a luxury only we humans have.
Is there anything that can be done about it?
I don't know. I thought leading Arthur to Avalon would keep us safe. But then it followed us here, too. not sure there's anything we can do to cure a bleeding heart. For a being that exists outside of time, with only a rudimentary grasp of mortality, there's no such thing as an end. I doubt she wants everyone else to suffer with her. She just doesn't know how to stop.
So, you seeing the heart was why you left the homeland.
I saw that staying meant death for all of us. Nothing in the homelands could stop the plague. And the voice, it kept calling night and day, promising safety on Avalon shores. Arthur once told me it sometimes felt familiar to him, though he could never say why. Even then, he wasn't sure if he could trust it. But after I returned with Estor, he didn't hesitate anymore. We sailed for Avalon, and the voice led us straight to its shores.
Are you a prisoner here?
You could say that. One way or another, every prophet becomes a captive to their followers. Some chains are just more visible than others. The Red Priests like to call me theirs. So, theirs I must remain.
How did you end up becoming the prophet of the Red Church?
After we left the homelands, people started listening to me. Not just to my brother. It was terrifying, stepping out of his shadow. But I did my best to guide them. You see, no one becomes a prophet on their own. They're made by the people who need someone to follow. I became what they needed. Sometimes a guiding hand, other times a whip over their heads.
What should I do now?
Keep going. Take it from someone who has lived far too long. Some decisions are out of your hands. You just have to make the best of what's left. You'll do fine. You're in excellent company, after all.
I don't know.
And, Arthur, I'm sorry I can't stand by your side this time. But know you're always in my heart, brother. This is for both of you. May we all find peace at the end of this path.
Leave.
Please, take care of my brother. Now go. There's nothing more for you here.
Okay. So what was the other way? Oh. Red Death skills unlocked. Oh wow, you were meant to die. The Red Death already claimed you once and your fate was sealed in fever and ruin. Yet by chance or perhaps by something far worse, you were spared. Then you returned to the place where agony once held you in its grip, and, as before, you left it changed. The lament breaks most, leaves them most shattered, but you've learned to wield it for your own purpose. You've unlocked the Red Death skill tree? Ooh, Arthur's memories? Okay. Talk. About Kai.
My sister. I didn't think I'd ever see her again. She was gone. I've always felt like I failed her. I was her older brother, and it was my responsibility to protect her. And yet, she ended up taking care of me. And she paid dearly for it.
How do you feel about Kai being the prophet of the Red Church?
I'm still not sure. Kai always stepped into whatever role was needed and made it fit her perfectly. Blind devotion was never something she sought, but if she thought it served a purpose, I know she wouldn't hesitate. I want to see her only as my beloved sister, but that was never all she was.
Kai's life back in the homelands didn't seem very happy.
A half-sibling is only halfway to being a bastard, even if acknowledged. Like Morgaine, Kai wasn't well respected at court. But unlike Morgaine, she never met disdain with more disdain. Just pity. The narrow-mindedness of others usually only saddened her.
Your sisters seem very different from each other.
Morgaine was proud, and she wore that pride like spiky armor. She was also stubborn, never able to admit she was wrong. Kai was different. Softer, but not weak. Quietly unyielding, full of unwavering conviction. Sometimes I envied her for that. But most of the time I was simply grateful.
You sound like you admire Kai.
I do. I always have. She always stayed calm, no matter what was thrown at her. I don't think I ever saw her hesitate. When she made a decision, she was certain. I miss her presence and her counsel. Maybe things would have turned out differently if she'd been by my side.
Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Okay, King's Soul. Oh. So wait, it was a skill tree, right? Oh, Red Death. So then survival. You cannot lose more than 50% of your max health from a single hit. Wow. And prevents death once, renews after resting at a fueled bonfire. Wow. So combat. 1% of your max grants a stack of Lament. Lament increases damage dealt by 0.4%. Max 100 stacks. That seems stupid. Because why would I want to go at 100 stacks? That just means I die. What madness is that? Increases the delay before Lament starts to decay by 50%. Increases max Lament stack. Oh, so basically every time I lose at 1%, but the stacks will slowly decay. So basically as I'm getting hit, rather than just basically it being based on a percentage of how much is missing. Okay, so alright, so killing enemy grants 10 stacks of Lament. That sounds great. Critical hit grants 2 stacks, start every fight with 15 stacks. And dealing damage to an enemy has a 25% chance to grant a stack of, wow, Lament. So basically, now I'm way stronger. Alright, well, I think I'll just cut it there for now. We went back to the Island Asylum, did whatever we wanted, even unlocked the Red Death skill tree. So, we'll be back with more. I think what I'm going to go do is the main quest, finally. Quit screwing around, so we'll see you all soon. Alright, so before we go finish the Menhir rites, there's a guy here named Sir Beherit. He's located right here. So, let's talk to him.
Huh. Another vessel of flesh wandering these damned lands. I sensed the stench of mortality upon you from miles away.
Okay.
Was it the church? The druids? Or have the old gods marked you as their sacrifice? Don't answer. All paths lead to eternal darkness. The wheel of suffering turns without purpose. You seek the crossroads, like all others before you, as if it would save you from what awaits beyond the veil.
Who are you?
I am Beherit, a knight of the abyss.
The crossroads?
It's where the weak gather, desperately clinging to the illusion of hope, to their prisons of flesh. It does offer temporary shelter, one final respite before the eternal night.
How can you tell I'm troubled?
Your soul is marked by corruption. I can see the void growing within you. If you seek liberation from the chains of flesh, I can open the gateway. Your life has been nothing but a cosmic joke, but your death could become a sacrament. Just say the word.
Okay, you little Debbie Downer. You're challenging me to a duel?
Yes. The void claims us all eventually.
I accept your challenge.
Excellent. Let blood be the key that opens the gate to oblivion.
Alright. Calm down, you little Debbie Downer. Alright. Okay, so let's see. His honorary sword, dual knight stuff. Ooh. Let's see his stuff now. Alright, so what do we have here? Decreases dash stamina cost by increased move by 10% when stamina is below 75. That could actually be helpful. Maximum stamina and critical damage by 25%. Stamina loss after a successful parry by 100%. Oh, wow, that actually looks really good. That actually might not be bad. Let's see, Dual Knight Armor increases physical damage by 33% when your health is below that much, and when your stamina is below. Maximum health by 25, 100 more damage to staggered enemies. Attacks against targets have 30%. Garbage. Also, I stole this. Alright. Okay, so now let's go finish up the Men Here Rights quest now that little Debbie Downer over there is gone. Did he have anything nearby? A chanterelle and a redfin carp. You know, for someone who's always talking about death, he's eating rather healthy. I'm just saying.